I'm sure.
Oh no, I was in office in the morning. I came back around 2 p.m.
Oh my God. Which means that
Yes.
whenever you say you are not going to the office on Saturday, it doesn't depend on you.
I think really you are working more than me, I think, really.
Yes, I don't worry about that. My problem is that I am working for myself.
Yes, this
Ah,
this is this is a big difference. Yeah.
yes, although no,
This
although
is
the
a big
money is
difference.
not good for now.
Yeah.
I have to report every day. I must report to my boss, who is me.
Yes, yes. I think this is something which is, yeah, you need to have probably a good analysis on that, because
Yes,
some people think that I think it depends. It depends really. We have many parameters in the analysis. So
yes, yes,
yeah, working for for yourself, I mean, you have many advantages, and sometimes working with international organization, you have also many advantages and
yes.
many.
No,
So
both are good, but working for yourself is like a crime.
yes,
And it's like a crime because uh, things don't always turn out the way you expected. So
yes,
let's
yes.
look at these things. Don't always turn out. Turn out means se produire, se passer. Turn out as you expected. That is
Yes,
the
okay,
difference. That's why
okay.
there is a
Not
picture.
after and out, okay. Things don't
Yes, that is why there is a
out
picture.
as expected, yeah.
Yes, there is a picture of somebody who collapsed.
Okay,
Yes, it's on Facebook. I saw the picture and it was really funny. Somebody who collapsed, and so they were carrying him to the hospital.
okay,
He was unconscious. To collapse means s'écrouler.
okay.
So he
Okay.
collapsed and he was unconscious, and people were like, euh, qu'est-ce qui lui est arrivé? What happened to
Uh-huh.
him?
Yes.
And the response was, c'est l'entrepreneuriat. So the entrepreneur is always, for 25, 26 years, Mr. Ali, I am always uh, reinventing. I'm always reinventing, but it's okay. At least it gives me the satisfaction that what I invent helps somebody, changes something, and then we need to readapt. You need to
Mm,
readapt constantly
mm,
to be at the same level with those
mm,
in
mm,
London, New York, etc. At
mm,
least that one
mm,
is good. But
mm,
for
mm.
you, so for you, Mr. Ali, you don't have overtime.
Overtime means
No,
to have.
overtime means heure supplémentaire.
Ah, okay. No. Ah,
Ah,
I think I explained to you a
yes.
moment. Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. The result based work on which we are. In fact, if you are a manager, if you are a manager, you cannot have uh, what you said.
Overtime.
Overtime. You don't have overtime if you are a manager. But if you have,
Mm.
for example, what you know, like drivers,
Mhm.
secretary,
Secretary.
or yeah, secretary. And the other level of staff who are not manager, yes, they have overtime. They have overtime. But for manager, you didn't have overtime. But in your salary, you have a percentage of a month, which is
Mm.
added on your salary. Well, what is like what we said, uh, uh, prime de responsabilité.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, yes,
So you have
yes.
a responsibility allowance.
Exactly. You have a responsibility allowance.
Mm.
Everyone who is a manager have a responsibility allowance, and this responsibility allowance is given according to your level of responsibilities.
Responsibilities.
You know, you said when did you see the A?
Yes, where did you see it? Because I see I.
Responsibilities. Oh, sorry. This is I will arrive sure.
No, it will come. Don't worry.
So it depends on the level of responsibilities. If,
Okay.
for example, if for example you are in fact the level are in the management, the level are first the manager, and then no you have the assistant manager, you
Okay.
have the manager, you have the senior manager, and then you have the coordinator.
Mm.
You have the coordinator. So the
Okay.
coordinator is the high level before the director.
Mm-hmm.
Before the director, but even for the director, you have the deputy director and you have the head of director.
Okay. The senior
So
director.
senior director. So
Mm.
all people who are assistant manager or manager, everyone has a responsibility allowance
Okay.
uh, at the end of the month, and this
Okay.
responsibility allowance is yes, is his overtime
Okay. Please, that word is Allah. Allowance.
allowance, not allowance,
Yes, allowance.
allowance,
Or
allowance.
bonus. Bonus.
So
Bonus.
allowance is a kind of
In
frame.
prim.
Prim, yes, okay, prim, okay,
Please, in English, allowance means prim.
okay.
It can mean
Please,
it can
Miss
mean
Ning, can I
indemnité.
can I take this? My boss is calling me. I want to speak.
No,
Just
no
1 minute.
problem. Go ahead. Go ahead. Just
Thank you, Miss Ning. Thank you.
yes.
Thank you, Miss Ning. Hello, Mr.
Okay, I'm back. You are
Yes,
back.
I'm back. I'm back. Yes, I'm back.
Okay, that's great.
You see, even if you are even if you are at home, you continue working because if the boss want to speak to you, he will call anytime.
Wow,
Yes.
that is interesting. And you have to pick the call.
Yes, yes, you have to pick the call. And I think, yes, this is one point, I think, one advantage of working to yourself, really.
For yourself.
Yes, because if the boss call you, you have a kind of stress, you know.
Okay.
You have a kind of stress if something is disturbing you. But if you are working for your own, so I think it's kind of like, okay, I can do what I cannot do. Nothing will happen.
Wow. So, but
Yes.
yes, today let us talk first about the recruitment process
Okay,
at
okay.
IRC, because last time you told me that you tried to recruit an education officer, but
Yes, yes,
the first one was not conclusive.
yes, exactly.
And
Exactly.
then you launched another recruitment. So what is the process?
Okay, okay. So the process of recruitment, we have two processes.
Okay.
We have the first process is internal process, and the second
Internal.
internal. Okay, the first one is internal process, and the second one is external process.
Okay.
So I will start with the external process.
Okay.
With the external process, as soon as you have a position to advertise, the supervisor of the position is the
Okay.
one who will prepare uh, three documents.
Okay.
The first document is the job description. The second document is the advertisement for the position.
Okay.
And the third document is uh, the administrative uh, recruitment request.
Okay.
So the recruitment request is the document in which you will have all the information
Okay.
for the administration in terms
Okay.
of the level of the position, the salary of the
Mm,
position. Yes,
mm,
with which is the source of funding for the position, and also the proposed salary, and all this kind of administrative informations are in this document. So you have these three documents which the supervisor needs to provide
supervisor.
supervisor the supervisor the
Mhm.
supervisor needs to provide and to submit to the approval of the human resources.
Okay.
So when the human resources received these three documents, they will review the documents, and if the documents are okay, they will send the document to the finance team to review.
Okay.
And the finance team review consisted to uh, uh, confirmation if the budget is is available for this
Available.
position,
Available.
is available if the budget is available for this position, and uh, if also the duration of the position is exactly planned in the project as the supervisor
Requested.
requested.
Mm.
So when the finance team revised the document, they will send they will send the document to the country director, and the country director will review. The review of the country director consisted to a check of confirmation if the position is first conform to the diagram of the human resource diagram of the organization, and also the perspective, perspective of development of human resource development of the organization. So this is at the country director level. He is the one who will approve that.
Okay.
And this is the last level of review for documents.
Okay.
After that, the documents are shared with the administration. At
Okay.
the administration, they are the one who will advertise the documents and will collect the candidate files, and when they receive all the document file, all the candidates file, the administration is the one who starts the first synthesis. Is a kind of shortlist, yeah, shortlist. It's a kind of shortlist, yeah. So they will shortlist the candidates which level is conform to the criteria, yes, to the criteria. So they will. This is a kind of table.
Okay.
They have a kind of table. In this table, you have the name of the candidate. You have the diploma of the candidate.
The certificate.
The certificate.
Yes.
Okay.
The diploma in English is certificates. And
certificate.
then diploma is a type of certificate. Not
It
that.
is.
Yes, a diploma is a professional certificate.
Okay.
So le diplôme.
Okay.
Le diplôme le plus élevé is the highest certificate.
Okay.
So not
diploma. Okay.
Yeah, no, diploma is a type of certificate for it is not a degree. It is a professional certificate that you have finished. For example, my first step in development school, I did 1 year and I obtained a diploma in development studies and project management. And then I continued and obtained a master's. So that is a difference. A diploma is a professional certificate. Yes. So you will look at the person's certificate, yes?
Okay. So they will look at the person's certificate, and for each, in the table, you have the criteria and you have a note for the criteria.
Okay, a mark, a score.
A score, okay. You have a score for the criteria.
Yeah.
So if the certificate requested by the supervisor is, for example, master degree in project management. So if for this criteria, the score is 5 points.
Yes.
So if the candidate have the certificate, the master of in project management, he will receive the 5 points.
Okay.
And then experience.
Okay.
The experience is noted, is marked, is scored 15 points.
Okay.
15 points. If the candidate have the requested uh, year of experience or more, he will receive the points, the
Okay.
score. He will receive the
Okay.
score. And then they will look to the to the to so and then they will look to the organization, in which organization you had this experience.
Okay.
If you have experience in the government uh, service, so really it's different. Then you have experience in national NGO or international NGO or in the United States organization. So according to where you have also some points.
Okay.
And then the language. If you risk the supervisor request for English and French, if the candidate have the two language, you have a score. So yes, and at the end, the administration will give a table with the name of candidate and with the rate
Okay, with the
for it.
various scores.
Okay,
With the
okay.
various scores, various
With the various
scores. Okay.
scores, he will share this table with the various scores with the supervisor.
Okay.
And the administration already decided, because we know that if you didn't have at least 10 over 20, you cannot be selected. This is clear. Even if we didn't have, or if all the candidates didn't have 10 over 20, the process will be republié.
Okay, they will re-advertise. They will advertise it again.
Exactly, they will re-advertise again. If
Wow.
we didn't have, and if we have many candidates, very good candidates, the decision is the supervisor decision. If we have 15 candidates with good marks and with good scores, he was the one who would say, okay, we will take only 3 or 4 or 5 for the written test. And after the written test, we need to have 3 for the oral test, and then I will have 2 only with the manager interview at the last interview. Yes, and when they finished this process, they share with the supervisor. The supervisor will then come back to the human resources with some with the proposition of the list of candidates, which will be which will have the test.
Yeah.
And the supervisor is not responsible for providing the exam.
Okay.
So when he shared to the human resources, his work stopped there at this step. And the human resource will check if we are checking for a project manager. So the human resources will ask someone, 2 or 3 people who have the quality and the ability to propose and test for this
A test.
position,
Yes.
a test for this position. And they will
Okay.
receive the 3. Sometimes they can request it according to the position. They can request it even in the other countries. For example, if the position is in Chad, they can ask someone from Cameroon who is in IRC, and we can ask him to send a proposition of exam. Yes, and in general, what is advised? What is advised is you will send the proposition of the test 2 hours before the test. Just 2 hours. Yes,
2
2 hours
hours.
before the test. Yes, just 2 hours before the test. And three people will send the test. At least 3 people will send different tests.
Yes.
And the human resources will take one question or two according to have one test, and then to put the final test, which will be given to the candidates.
Okay.
So all this process is really to reduce the chance to have fraud in the process.
Okay.
Yes. So, and when they receive, in general, the last test, which will be given to the candidate, is received when the candidate are already in the exam room.
Yes.
Yes, they are already in the exam room when the test will be finalized. Yes, and when they finish, they will resend the test to the 3 people who proposed the test. They will resend
the answers.
The answers, yes, the answers to these people, and they will correct and send back.
Okay.
And the average is when you have the mark of the first corrector and the second corrector, the third corrector, and divided on 3. It is the mark for the candidate.
No, corrector. The person who corrects is not corrector, it's examiner. The examiner.
Okay, thank you.
They call him examiner. Yes.
Examiner, okay.
And then les copies. The script.
Okay.
The script.
Script.
And then all these measures are to safeguard against fraud.
Okay.
Or to reduce chances for fraud.
Okay.
So now you have told me the first process is for the supervisor to announce to his boss.
Yes.
That we need a position. There is a position we need.
Yes.
To fill. And then now he will write out 3 things. He will write out the position, the job description. And he will also write the announcement. Or the job advert. The job advert. Job advert means l'annonce.
Okay. The job advert.
Good. And then he will also write out the administrative document detailing the position, the amount to be paid, what the person will be doing, and where the budget will come from to pay the person, etc.
Yes.
And he now sends this to human resources first.
Yes.
He doesn't send it to the country director, first to human resources.
Yes, exactly.
From human resources, if it is okay, they send to finance.
Yes.
Finance says it's okay, they send to the country director.
Yes.
The country director says, okay, you can proceed. He sends it back to the supervisor.
Yes.
The supervisor now sends out a job advert.
Yes.
And now in the administrative document, there is a table where there are criteria, criteria. And the criteria, each of them has a number of points, maximum points.
Yes, yes.
So when the people apply, is it a team that is put in place to grade the different candidates, or is the supervisor who receives the applications and grades the candidates?
Yes, I think I didn't explain well a step,
Okay.
because when the country director approved, he didn't share the document with the supervisor, but he
Okay.
shared the document with the administration.
Okay.
Because in administration, there are people who is in charge of advertisement,
Advertising.
advertising, who is in charge
Okay.
of advertising. Yes.
Yes.
So the candidate will send and keeping in copy the supervisor.
He will copy the supervisor.
Yes, he will copy supervisor, but he will send the document to the
Yes.
administration in charge of advertising.
Okay.
And when the document, when the candidate, uh, when the candidate send
Apply.
the apply, the the candidacy will be received not by the supervisor, but by the administration who advertise. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is a team of three people in this in the administration in charge of
Okay.
advertising. Yes. So in general, the the criteria,
Criteria.
the criteria, in general, the criteria are very uh,
Strict.
are yes, are very strict in terms of, if, because under the, we have a book which is kind of guideline to how to mark its criteria.
Okay.
Yes, and in this book it's very clear. If, for example, you are asking for a master, if the person have the requested master, he have the totally of the mark plan for this criteria.
Okay.
And if he have a
If he
license,
has, if he has.
if he has a license, so it will he will receive 3 points instead of 5.
Okay.
Yes,
License is
and
bachelor's degree.
bachelor degree. Okay, bachelor. This is license bachelor degree.
Yes. Then
Okay.
master's, PhD.
Okay. So if we, for the experience, it's the same thing. You have, it's very clearly explained. If you have then this number of this year
These years of
experience,
experience.
yes, you have 10 mark. You have this mark, and when they finish, when they are sending to the supervisor, they will send the table, the feeder table, and all
The
the
document.
document, yes, to the supervisor,
Mm.
so that he can check to see if they said Ali have 5 for his diploma, he can, oh, sorry.
Certificate.
And for his certificate, he can check to see if, yes, he's a master, he can look if he's a master, yes. So yes, he will check the document and the marks before sending back the document to the administration.
Okay.
Yes.
So he
So
will cross-check. Cross-check means to re-verify. He will
okay, so
cross-check.
yes, exactly. He will cross-check. He
Okay.
will cross-check, and in general, even if it's one person who who
Apply.
uh, who not apply but
Who
review the
qualified?
yes, exactly. In general, but you know, the issue is people are well organized. Sometimes the supervisor, when the advertising, sometimes, and in general here in Chad, they already know who they want to give the position to. And they will organize it like everything you did, you cannot understand.
Hey.
Yes, yes.
Even in your organization or in the government organization?
I'm speaking about in IRC. Ah!
So you
No.
don't know what happened, but the person is there.
I will give you listening an example. Just last 2 weeks.
Yes.
I was in the office and the country director called me. He said, please come quickly in my office. And when I arrived, he said me, you know that our meal coordinator, his wife is the one who is the logistic officer. I said, what? She said, yes. The logistic officer, the new recruited logistic officer is the wife of our meal coordinator.
Wow.
Okay, and she said we need to open an
investigation.
Investigation, yes, to open an investigation to understand what happened. And when they ask for the document and for all things, they prepared everything. She didn't have the
required
certificate, but
yes,
they received a certificate from the University of N'Djamena because I think our monitoring coordinator he have a brother working at university, and they give them, you know, if we stand for just sign.
They gave something.
Yeah, and we people inform us that she never studied at university, never studied at university.
Wow.
But she received a paper saying that she diploma, and all the documents are in general fake documents. But people organize it, and administration with the supervisor, since in the administration, if they have candidates, sometimes they can ask the supervisor to help them to have the candidate. So, you know,
it's complicated.
It's complicated, Mr. Very complicated.
Okay, let us come back in 5 minutes and conclude the recruitment process, please.
Okay.
Tell the child or the person who is talking there to you that you have 5 minutes to talk with the person.
Okay. It's my daughter.
Okay, she wants something, so solve the problem. I'm coming back.
Yes.